Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans.
Looks like it's beating Jackson. Tiger open!
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Hello and welcome to Lenape High School, where on this beautiful spring afternoon, the Lenape Indians will take on the Eastern Vikings in the South Jersey Group 4 Lacrosse Finals. I'm Scott Mitchell, joined by Scott Glosner. Scott, what can we expect from today's game?
Well, Scott, this is going to be a real tough battle for both teams. This is the third time they've met this year. 2 close wins for Lenape. 1 goal, 2 goals. Tough to beat the same team 3 times in a row. But we'll see what we have here today on LDTV.
It seems like it's going to be a great game. We'll be back right after this.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center, where experience matters. 800-555-1990. www.deborah.org. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003. Or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford. 609-654-4023. And on the web at mvcc-nj.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680. Or by email, jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
Hello and welcome back. We're going to send it down to the AXA Equitable Sideline Report. It's time now for the AXA Equitable Sideline Report, providing millions of customers with life insurance and annuities and other need-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. Give us a call at 732-452-7275. And now let's send it over to Bonnie Breger with the report.
Thanks, guys. It should be a great game today. I got the chance to talk with Coach McCarthy, and she hopes that her girls will play their game. They are very excited for today's game, and the sectional trophy will, of course, keep them going. And they will use what's gotten them to this part of the season for the best possible outcome. Thanks, guys. Back to you.
Good job by Bonnie.
All right.
Getting the report in there, talking to the coach, giving us a little insight to where the coach's mind is at here today. Trying to keep her girls, without getting too up and too emotional for this game. So you can taking their last bit of warm-ups out there.
All right, so it's now time for the AXA Equitable Keys to the Game. AXA Equitable, providing millions of customers with life insurance and annuities and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. Give us a call at 732-452-7275. So the first key to today's game for Eastern is going to be patience.
Yeah, be patient on the attack. Don't force anything. If the opening's there, take it. If not, bring it back out, set up your play, and attack again.
The key for Lenape is going to be to capitalize on the attack.
when they have those good scoring opportunities, be it Fournier or Donahue or whoever it might be, they've got to take advantage when Eastern gives them the opportunity.
And both teams today are going to need to focus on defense.
Yeah, this is, both teams are very highly skilled, and so this is going to be a matchup where it's got to be a team defense. You can't rely just on the goalkeeper when you have quality programs like this who can put the ball in the net in great numbers. Means following your player. If you're playing a man up, if you will, or man to man, if you will, you got to stay with your player. Don't leave, the openings. Watch for the cuts that Lenape likes to use. Eastern is a team that only gives up less than 9 goals a game, and that, for anybody that follows lacrosse, that's a real stellar defense that the Vikings have out there.
These teams both seem like they're ready to play today. It seems like they both really want that sectional trophy, and I think we're going to see a great game here.
Yeah, South Jersey Group 4 final. The Indians and the Vikings, conference rivals, division rivals. As I said in the opener, Scott, this is the third time they've met this year. A 2-goal win for Lenape in the first game, a 1-goal win for the Indians in the second game. So there's a little chip on the shoulder, maybe you might say, for Eastern, who has been close in both of the first 2 games, but hasn't been able to get over that hump to get the victory. Will it happen today? Who knows? But I tell you, I don't see either team running away with this one this afternoon.
It's definitely going to be important for Lenape to go into this game not assuming that they're going to get the win. I really hope that the coaches are telling that team that, you know what, guys, this isn't locked up. This is a championship game. Both teams are going to be trying their hardest. And I think that that is what the coaches are saying. I think Lenape is going to come out here and try even harder. They won't even be thinking about the previous 2 victories.
Well, yeah, you got to throw them out the window because now it's 0-0 again, and anything can happen in one game. 50 minutes of lacrosse, unless there's overtime, of course, is going to decide who moves on and goes into the state portion to take on the Central champion, the Central Group 4 champion. That'll be their next game for the winner. For the loser, it's an end to a season, an end to a career. You have all that playing in, which just makes these games so important to the players and to the coaches. The coaches, they're going to lose some of these players off to college, off to wherever they may go in their future, whether they play lacrosse or not. Some of these girls, one of these teams are playing their last game for 2016-17 soccer lacrosse season here this afternoon. And for some, it'll be their last high school game ever. So got to stay patient, stay calm. It's like a game 7 in any other playoff series, in hockey or baseball or whatever you have. In lacrosse and the sports in high school, it's one and done. So you don't have that ability to, you lose game 1, you can always come back in games 2, 3, 4, whatever it might be. You don't have that in high school sports and in college sports. And that kind of adds to the pressure in a way, but also adds to the fact that these girls have prepared all season for this afternoon.
Definitely you could feel the environment that is a playoff setting here. If you take a look over at the other side of the field, we have plenty of fans. A lot of, looks like we got signs for both teams hanging up. I feel as if the environment here and the players and both teams' records are going to lead to a excellent matchup today.
Yeah, great crowd here for an early afternoon start here at Lenape High School. Both the far sideline, which is the only place spectators can be, they can't be on the same side as the players, are pretty much lined from goal line to goal line, and we have a fence beyond there and a lot of spectators there at the fences. So that's nice to see. Some very, very good, solid representation for both of these 2 squads here this afternoon. Looks like Mr. Laddie and Mr. Hand, the athletic director and assistant athletic director here from Lenape, putting a little what looks like that dry material, drying agent they use on baseball or softball fields here on some of the wetter spots. Of course, we had a lot of rain yesterday and last night, so the field. Although I'll tell you, kudos to the grounds crew, because from where our position is, Scott, it looks really nice out there. Of course, beat up a little bit around the goal creases where most of your activity is inside that 8-meter circle. But I'll tell you, for all the precipitation we had in the last 24 hours, kudos to the grounds crew here at Lenape High School for getting this field ready to play today.
Most definitely. It seems like the field looks beautiful, but as you mentioned, the dry agent that they're putting down looks to be down by the eastern net. They definitely have to think about whether the wetness and it could even affect with sliding with some of the players as they're running. If they hit a wet spot, could they slide, and could that be a factor in today's game?
Could have the ball come out of the cross and go over to the opposition at a crucial time. So It's one of the factors you take into consideration whenever you play on grass. But that's the way the sports roots came up were on grass. Some of the high schools now around South Jersey and most of the colleges now have an artificial surface which takes that element out of play, but we don't have that here at Lenape, and quite frankly, I'm kind of glad.
I would agree with you on that point. There's definitely a lot more factors go into playing with this. Almost you would say requires a little bit more skill when you're playing on grass. You have to be more conservative when watching where you're running, and just adds another factor to playing lacrosse.
Head coaches getting their last bit of instructions here for Lenape. Officials going through, checking their sticks for both teams to make sure they are, I'll use the word legal, but within the boundaries of the regulations. Vikings headed out onto the field now. Indians still in their huddle. And now the Indians break out. You're going to have in goal today again for the Indians will be Jillian Cortez. Great performance in her last game against Shawnee, a victory which got them into this South Jersey Group 4 final. And for Eastern, it's one of the senior captains, Cooper Cowden, goaltender that's going to go to Central Connecticut to play, I assume, to continue her lacrosse career. 6 players on the Lenape side committed to colleges. 10. Wow, that's impressive. My mistake there.
On the Eastern side, I believe there's 10 committed.
Yeah, 10 on Eastern, right.
On the Eastern
10
side.
on Eastern, 6 on Lenape. So that just goes to show you the quality of the programs both these schools have. As they're going on to play at various levels in college, Division 1 through Division 3. But gives the coaches quite the arsenals, if you will, to make it very difficult to defend from both teams' perspective.
As you see there on your screen, there's the Lenape Indians in their final huddle with their starters, getting the last word in. The coaches are Coach made her way over there to get her final word into her team, get them ready to play in this game.
Both teams, it's very interesting to watch the different sports that we cover here on LDTV, the different little rituals that teams go through prior to, whether it be a tip-off in basketball, the draw here in lacrosse, the first match in wrestling. It's just kind of a neat little ritual, I guess you might want to call it. You had all the Eastern girls, not only the varsity starters, but it looks like, they've all brought their JV and freshmen, as they should. You want everybody in your program to experience what this is here today. And I give kudos to the coaches and to the administrators for allowing them, to get out of school early if necessary, to participate in something that for many of these young ladies, they may never get to do again. Not all of them will go on and play college lacrosse.
With high school sports being as competitive, it's definitely a huge deal to make it to a sectional final, and it's definitely a great experience for the younger players, whether it be JV or freshmen, to come and support their varsity team, as well as get experience themselves for hopefully when they're here for their own team.
So officials are on. I see we have looks like 3 officials today. Normally just 2 in a regular season game, but that again goes to show you the importance of this contest here this afternoon when they add the 3rd official.
All right, looks like both teams are now getting set up for the first draw of the game.
Looks like Kara Heck for Eastern.
And I believe that is Lauren Figura for Lenape.
The final drying agent has been applied. Officials are ready. Coming into the center there.
And it seems as if the South Jersey Group 4 final is just about to get started.
With your play-by-play, it's Scott Minshaw.
Here comes the opening draw. Ref's getting a final word into the players. And here we go. Ball's went up. That's going to be caught by Eastern, thrown down, and Lenape's going to get control of that ball. Heading in the zone is number 5, Lauren
Figura.
Figura.
That was Carly Braverman on the draw. She takes many of the draws for the Indians.
Lenape's going to get a stand right in front of Eastern's net. Good scoring opportunity here. Lenape's going to pass it over to the bottom right. Lenape has it in the X right behind Eastern's goal. Looking in front, here comes Lenape on the attack. Looking for pass, good pass. Good pass by Lenape in front, and she's going to look for a scoring opportunity. Not going to be able to get that off. Going to roll right back down behind the net. Lenape's down in the corner, now going to throw that in front.
There's the cut.
Beautiful pass there, and Lenape is going to get knocked down to the ground.
Is that going to be a call? That was Maddie Levithan. And it looks like we're going to have our first 8-meter of the game, and it's going to be Levithan.
Great scoring opportunity here for Lenape. Levithan rushing the net. She can get a shot off.
And save, and a
Good
rebound.
save. Oh, 2 good saves there. Here comes Eastern behind the net.
Cooper Cowden with a couple of nice saves there on 2 good opportunities by the Indians. And now we'll see the Vikings get their first possession of the day.
Here goes Cowden looking for the pass.
Of course, Lenape in their home white, Eastern in the visiting maroon with the blue skirts.
Cowden's gonna, oh, and that pass is gonna be missed. Cowden was trying to clear it out there to her attack. And Lenape's gonna get possession of that ball.
First
Number 5 for Lenape, Lauren Figura heading back in. Lenape with the ball down the corner now. Making their way behind the net. She got a cut in front. Look back. Trying to get a spin move. Get the shot off and a goal. Beautiful goal there. Beautiful spin move. Lenape's off to a quick start in this game.
Of course, number 2, I believe that was Gabby Fornia with the first goal of the game.
Nice spin move there to get off of the defenseman, and a really good shot just right above the goalie's shoulder. So with less than 5 minutes into the game, and we're gonna have a Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
And you can see it is Gabby Fornia, fakes right, fakes left, fakes right. Comes back with a nice little duck on the move and goes real high right over the goalie's shoulder to put the Indians up 1-0.
All right, here's the draw. That's going to be 1 up and a good
Carly
catch.
Braverman.
Good possession there by Lenape. Now he's going to drive the net fast.
Nothing there, so she pulls it out. That's nice, showing nice, taking advantage of the attack, but not forcing it.
Back to, that's going to go back to Carly Braverman, who's going to throw it over to the other side of the net. Throwing it right in front, and another goal there by number 4,
yes,
Maddie Levithan.
Maddie Levithan, nice cut. You'll see that a lot today, Scott. Lenape really has a couple of nice cuts from what we'll call the top of the 8-meter, and they'll come down and cut to their right or left, depending on where the defender is, and then depending on where the ball is, or they'll come out from behind the net with a cut move like that.
That's 2 goals in less than a minute from Lenape. They seem like they're ready to play today. Just got the jump on Eastern right now. Lenape showing really nice patience there, waiting for the right pass, throwing it in front and getting a good goal. All right, now it's time for an Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
There's the cut by Levithan and a beautiful pass and a great finish. Now we got a change on the draw for Eastern. It looks like number 14, Danny McVie, is coming in to take this draw after Kara Hack took the first 2. So the first real change in strategy for the Vikings.
Carly Braverman still taking the draw for the Indians here. And that's going to be won by Lenape. He's going to get possession. Oh, no, Lenape just
they
missed
battle
that.
for it.
Eastern now has control.
First time in the offensive end for the Vikings.
Here come the Vikings coming in fast. Number 10, Kelly McGroarty has it down in the corner. Looking to see where she can go with this ball. She's moving around the 8-meter. Good pass there. And she has the shot. Oh, she's going to get a goal. Good goal there by number 33, Savannah Slack, who's one of the captains of this team. Really just giving that ball off into the corner, waiting, cutting back in front, getting the pass, and putting it on the ground. Good goal there by Eastern.
Well, again, just goes to show you the importance of winning those draws. Lenape won the last draw, got a goal right off of it. Now Eastern.
All right, now it's time for the Ivory Rehab replay. Ivory Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivoryrehab.com.
There's the good pass, and Slack comes right in, and really not much that Cortez could do about that when she had good position. Good, hard, low shot, too.
All right, and here's another draw. And that's going to be one back. Lenape's just going to miss that one also, and Lenape's going to gain possession. Oh, no, Eastern's going to have possession coming into Lenape's zone here fast. Driving the net hard. It's number 12, Kara Heck, bringing it around. Looking for the pass in front. She's going to give it back. That's going to go across to number 33, who's going to drive the net. Looking in front, and that ball, and that's going to be.
Nope, we're going to have a foul, a push, and I believe that's going to result in an 8-meter. And it is, and it looks like it's going to be Kara Heck.
This will be a huge scoring opportunity here for Eastern. They tie this game with the shot here. And here goes Kara Heck towards the net. She got it.
Nice
underhand shot there.
Great shot. Looked like she was going to go low, dropped the stick about waist high, and came up with it to go right over the shoulder of Jillian Cortez and ties things up at 2-2.
Just like that, in the first 5 minutes of this game, we have a 2-2 game. All right, now it's time for an Ivory Rehab replay. Ivory Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivoryrehab.com.
Here's the 8-meter by Kara Heck, but she moves in, drops it down, and fires it right over the shoulder of Jillian Cortez to tie us up at 2-2.
Here we go with another draw at center field.
Last 2 draws have gone the way of the Vikings. Been loose balls, too, that both teams had a chance for.
And Lenape's going to get possession of that.
Fagura.
Good grab by Fagura there. He's going to carry it down in the corner. Dump off cast back into the far corner. Now coming out from behind the X into your close corner of the screen there.
That's Fornia.
Another good score there by Fornia. I believe that's the same way she scored last time. If I'm correct, she just did a nice little duck move there to get outside of the defender and put it right over the goalie's shoulder.
Second goal of the game for Gabby.
All right, now it's time for an Ivory Rehab replay. Ivory Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivoryrehab.com.
Comes out from behind, pivots hard, makes that little spin move, and goes right up over the goalie's head again.
Lenape really just got on the attack there and got a quick one back and making up for those 2 goals that they gave up. All right, here we go with another draw at center field.
Probably hear from our microphones that the wind is picking up now out here.
There goes Lenape getting the draw, getting the possession of the ball there. Coming across center field is, there goes Lenape back down in the corner. Good pass there behind the net. Here comes Lenape in front.
There's
good pass there across.
Oh, but lost possession.
Almost got the shot off there. Good scoring opportunity, good pass.
Nicely corralled by Fornia, though, to keep the play alive for the Indians.
Fornia coming back in on this. And that's going to, looks like the defense took a little bit too much of a hard step there. Blocked her up, so I believe we're going to have a stand in the 8-meter.
And the best Indian goal scorer on the team, Gabby Fornia.
And there we go, right at the net. And that's going to be
another goal.
Another goal there for
Fornia's 3rd of the game now.
Really good goal there. Drove the net, put it up in the top corner.
We've played 5 minutes and 13 seconds, and we've got 6 goals already.
This is a really fast-paced game. Both teams getting off to a quick start. Both teams look like they really want this victory here. All right, now it's time for the Ivory Rehab replay. Ivory Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivoryrehab.com.
It's just a strong drive on the 8-meter there, and no real chance for the goalie. By the time she reacts to get her stick up, the ball's already by her. So the Indians score 2. The Vikings score 2. The Indians score 2.
All right, and the ball is going to be won by Eastern. Eastern has possession now, and that's going to loose ball, and that's going to be a stand leaning in the favor of Eastern. Eastern has possession now. Here comes Eastern driving hard into the zone. Kara, nice move there by Kara Heck to get free. She's going to get in. Oh, almost get a shot off there. Defense may have been a little bit too...
Checked by the defense, and now Heck will get an 8-meter.
For Eastern, Kara Heck now. Wait for the 8-meter. She's going to drive the net, try to get the shot off, and that's going to be a good play by the Lenape defense, just getting their sticks on it and not letting them get that shot off.
That's that team defense we talked about in the opener, Scott.
Here comes Kylie Bresley with the ball, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds. Lenape will have possession of that ball. All right, here goes Kylie Bresley coming up the center. She's going to toss that across right outside the 8-meter. Lenape's going to throw that back down in the corner. Over to the other side now. Lenape looking for a cut across pass in front. Patiently waiting. There's another one right behind the net. Lenape throwing in front now.
Figura goes to Braverman. There's the cut.
There's the cut across.
Oh, and she
Just misses
tied.
the
But
net.
wait, we may have a foul. I saw the yellow flag in the one official's hand. No foul. They'll keep possession behind the net.
Here comes Lenape right outside the 8-meter. Lenape being chased outside the 8-meter. Oh, and Eastern's going to make a nice move there and get possession of the ball.
Kara Heck with a nice defensive play there.
Kara Heck making her way up the field. Looking up to see who can she give it up to. Good pass there to number 36, Anna Capri-Slack. Nice pass in front by
Let's go.
Eastern. Good goal by number 20, Kayla Sierra. One of the senior captains of Eastern this year. Beautiful goal there by her. Beautiful passing by Eastern coming up the field. All right, now it's time for an Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
There's the nice pass to number 20, Kayla Sierra, who converts it. Real strong pass from Danny McVie there. Kayla Heck back in the draw area again, and she's going to get possession of the draw, and back come the Vikings again.
Here come the Vikings in on the offensive tack. Danny McVie coming up with the ball now. Looking to see who she can give it to. She's going to pass it back to Heck.
And now Eastern's going to exhibit a little bit of that patience that we talked about in the
There
opener.
goes McGrody to Kinzer. Kinzer's going to give it back behind the net. There's Eastern with it over on the side. Eastern circling the 8, and she's going to make a run at it and get stopped up, checked there by the Lenape defense.
Yeah, but they're going to call it on Eastern. Looked like she pointed Eastern ball, or is she pointing for an 8-meter? No, they are pointing Lenape ball. Looked like similar to an offensive foul. Almost like a charge. Nice sidestep there by Bresley. Hounded all the way up the right side.
She's going to push it out of, seems to be pushed out of bounds there, and she's going to continue making her way up the field. Make her way down the far side of your screen. Taking it behind the net now. Good spin move there to get off the defender. Another one. Looking to see where she can go in front with it. Good pass in front to number 5,
That's Braverman, number 6 there.
Number 6, Carly Braverman.
Looks like Fornia hounded by Eastern, but hounded a little too much.
Almost looked like she was going to go down there for a second, but she was able to stay on her feet.
Amanda Farnsworth called for the over-aggressive defensive play.
All right, there
On in
goes
on-
Lenape with a good scoring opportunity.
And
Good
save.
Good save there by
Cowden.
by Cooper Cowden, the senior goalie from Eastern. Good opportunity, scoring opportunity there for Lenape, and a beautiful save by the Eastern goalie there, Cooper Cowden. Lenape now has it in front. They're circling the 8-meter. Lenape down in the corner, looking to see where they can go with this. Putting it down behind the net now. She's looking in front, seeing who she can get.
You notice they try to clear out the area right in front of the goal so somebody can make a cut.
Lenape back down in the corner now. Lenape looking to see
There's
a
the
good cut
cut.
pass and a nice goal there by Lenape. Waited for that cut pass, were patient with it, and got a good goal there, making the score 5-3.
That may have been Figura. We couldn't see from our vantage point. We'll see if we can catch it up when they catch up to the replay.
All right, it's now time for an Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
There's Braverman.
Braverman over to
It is Figura.
Figura.
Her
Good-
first of the game.
Good play there from Braverman over to Figura, who's going to put that in the back of the net.
Lenape back extends their lead back up to 2 again.
Here we go, back at center field for another draw.
And
That's
Heckin'
going to
Braverman
be
loose on the ground, and it's
And-
scooped up by Aaron Donahue. Well done, coming in to scoop it up with one hand.
saw the ball. Good hustle there by Donahue to pick up that and make her way down to the offensive zone. Looks like there's a little scuffle for the ball there. Donahue did not look too happy after that one, whipping her stick away and saying something to the ref. But Eastern's number 12, Kara Heck's gonna come possession of that and win it over to. Throw it over to center field. Good pass there by Eastern to center field over. Another pass down. And looking for the shot. Down behind the net. Eastern making their way around the 8-meter now. So number 33, Savannah Slack has the ball. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's now number 33, Savannah Slack has the ball. A little bit mixed up on the numbers there.
That's all right. Looks like you had a little crystal ball there, Scott, and you knew that she was going to get it.
Kara Heck in front of the net, right outside the 8-meter now with it. Good pass there, trying to get the cut across, and Lenape's now going to have control. And it looks like there's going to be a whistle. It's going to be Lenape's ball going out of the zone. Good pass up there to number 3, Aaron Donahue, who's going to make her way down the field now. Down in the corner for Lenape. Lenape throwing it behind the net.
Looks like Levithan back there.
Levithan's going to throw that in front, right outside the 8-meter.
It's Braverman. Going to try to do a
And
little one-on-one move here. She
Braverman
does.
getting free.
Oh, and
Oh.
a great save by the goalkeeper.
Beautiful save there by Cooper Cowden.
And Eastern
Eastern's
comes
goalie.
up. Yep, and Eastern comes up with the loose ball.
Eastern's now going to get try and get a fast break here. Good long pass there. Crossing midfield now. Here comes Eastern up the far side. Looking to see where she can go with it. Oh, good save there by Lenape to get possession of the ball.
Donahue.
Here comes Lenape back on the attack now. Moving really fast. Eastern defenders right on top of her. Getting some free space here.
Tried to trap her against the sideline. Fournier did a nice job to get away from that. And now the Indians set up on the attack.
Lenape's been moving this ball great the whole game, down in the offensive zone especially, just passing it around, waiting for their cuts across, see what they can do with this ball. There we go, there's another pass back in front for Lenape. Lenape moving it around the 8-meter here. Over down to the far side. Far corner now. Lenape moving it right behind Eastern's net. Seeing what pass they can get off here, right over to the side of the net. Back down in front. Far side of the screen, Lenape's moving it around the box here.
Very patient here. Eastern kind of set up in a zone defense, so the Indians are just very content to move it around the perimeter, as I like to say.
Lenape's got a 2-goal lead. They're looking to add to that right now. Seeing if they can put another one here and make it 6-2. 6-3. I'm sorry about that.
It's an overload here on the left side. Going to try to ISO somebody off to the right of the net. Good defense by Eastern.
There goes Lenape now trying to get in with it, and she's going to get a shot. Another good save there by Cowden. All right, Cowden making her way around the net with the ball, see if she can get something going here.
Timeout Eastern. So 10:06 remaining in the first half. 5-3 Indians. We have our first timeout called by the Vikings. And I've commented on this on a couple of lacrosse games I've done, but I really think it's so cool that they have to leave their sticks right where they were. So that after the timeout, you got to go right back to where you were when the timeout was called. So the 15 minutes roughly into the first half, Indians jumped out 2-0, then Eastern tied it at 2. Then it was 4-2 Lenape, then 4-3, and the Indians added a goal to make it 5-3. 6 goals, though, Scott, in the first 5 minutes of this game. And in the last 10 minutes, we've only had 2 goals. So you can see the defense is starting to ramp up against one another. Making changes, changing on the fly, if you will, strategies.
Be interesting to hear what's going on inside the Eastern huddle right now. Okay, if you're an Eastern player, you got to be thinking about those 2 previous losses. Lenape's out to the quick start here, and Eastern's got to be thinking, hey, last time they got the jump on us. Maybe this time we try something different, switch up our defense, switch up our offense, see if we can get a couple quick goals here, get on top, and make it stay that way.
Well, yeah, I think, you're 15 minutes into the game. I think the 2 previous, losses are out the window at this point. I think what they might be talking about, though, is the turnovers. They've committed some giveaways, uncharacteristic giveaways for Eastern lacrosse, that they haven't been able to take advantage of all the attack time they've had. They've turned it over a couple times in their own zone and turned it over a couple times in the Lenape zone as well. So I think the coach is going to say, you got to be harder on your stick, tougher on your sticks. Look for those good passes, especially when clearing, when we've gotten possession in our own end. We've got to get it into the attack zone. From the Lenape perspective, I think you continue to do what you've been doing well. Watch the quick outs, though. They've been beaten twice with fairly long stretch passes, if you will. To give an odd man advantage, 3-on-2, 2-on-1, whatever it might be, for the Eastern goals. So I think Lenape's looking to tighten up their defense. Eastern's looking to be a little more hard with the ball, tougher on your stick, if you will, not to commit those turnovers. But, 5-3 is, that's right there. That's 1 goal and win a draw, and, as we've seen already, you get a couple of draws in a row and you get a couple of goals. And, so 2 goals is not, you're certainly still in the game, all right? This is anybody's game at this point. We still have, 35 minutes left, 10 of this half and 25 in the second half. So no time to panic. That wouldn't even change your strategy. Just be a little better with the possessions for the Eastern Vikings and be a little tougher on defense, especially in the midfield area for the Indians.
All right, here we go, starting back up again. Players are heading back to where they left their sticks, so they're exactly where they left off right before the timeout.
So both teams head back out.
Here we go, getting right back into this playoff action.
Referee Referee will blow that whistle, and we're back in action again.
All right.
Vikings possession in their own territory.
Goalie number 99, Cooper Cowden, has the ball, waiting to see where she can pass it up to.
Good solid man-to-man defense here right now by the Indians. Cooper's not finding anybody open. Now, she can hold the ball as long as she wants, provided you're not still in the goal crease. And she's well out of the crease, a good 8 to 10 feet outside of her crease. She's trying to direct traffic. Not much happening here. She's held this ball for, oh my, almost 40 seconds now.
Eastern's making some attempts to run back, but Lenape's right on top of them every time they do. There she goes, trying to make a pass there. It looks like she's going to, no, not throw that. It looks like she was going to try to make that pass there.
Now this is showing some patience.
And there we go. Eastern's going to get a good pass off there.
And now they go.
Across, here comes Eastern across the ball at midfield. Eastern coming in very quickly. Going to rush this zone. Look to get the shot off. Oh, good save there by Lenape defense, getting in front of that, getting a stick on that, some stick-on-stick action there before she can get that shot off.
It's going to result in Amanda Farnsworth with an 8-meter, though.
Here goes Farnsworth with the 8-meter waiting.
Shows you what the patience paid off, though, because once they got the pass, they were moving and moved up the field very quickly.
Great scoring opportunity here for Eastern. Get within one of the lead. Get within one of the tie. Here goes Eastern.
And she scores. Farnsworth.
There we go. Eastern really taking advantage of that opportunity there. Quickly getting in as close as she can to the goal and quickly getting a shot off. Right in between, I believe that was in between the legs of the goalie there.
4 different goal scorers for Eastern now.
All right, now it's time for an Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
And as Scott said, Amanda Farnsworth drove in and a low shot. Gets it down there just before the goalie, Jillian Cortez, can get her stick down to make the save. And now we go back to the draw at midfield. Again, it's Braverman and Heck.
Both teams back to the people that they started with. Oh, and there goes Eastern getting the ball.
Slack with it. And here's what I was saying, 5-3, you score, make it 5-4, you win the draw, you got a chance to tie the game right here. So 2 goals is not a lot.
Here goes Slack. Now it's over to Kara Heck. There we go. Good scoring opportunity just above the net. Number 20, Kayla Sierra, put that just above the net there. Good scoring opportunity, though. Going to be picked up by Eastern.
Good hustle by Jess Kinzer to pick up that loose ball.
Kara Heck behind the net now. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's not Kara Heck.
Jenna Carnival.
Jenna Carnival. See where she can go with that?
Oh, nice defense, but they're going to get her for a little stick action there, and that's going to result in an 8-meter for Kayla Sierra, who's got 1 goal already. Eastern with a chance to tie it up right here.
There goes Kayla Sierra trying to get the shot off.
Goes wide.
Good shot, just wide of the net.
Vikings maintain possession, though. They're the closest player to the ball.
Vikings now seeing what they can do with this ball, trying to look for the cut across pass. She's going to put it down back on the outside of the 8-meter.
Their 3rd scoring opportunity on this particular attack time. And there's
just missed. That just missed the pass of just missed the stick of Jess
Carnival
Kinzer.
just misses. It's going to be Eastern ball, though. Now we're going to go for our 4th attack.
Eastern doing a nice job there to get back, be the closest player to the ball, and maintain possession.
Well, Lenape kind of had the opportunity there on that last pass, but just happened to deflect off the stick and happened to go right to where an Eastern girl was.
Here comes Eastern's Kelly McGrody. She's going to give it across to number 14, Danny Mifke. Mifke's going to throw it across in front to 33, Savannah Slack. Slack bringing it across. Let's see where she can go with it. She's going to drive at the net here.
And saved by Cortez.
Great save by Cortez. Really nice attempt there by Slack. And just a great save.
Donahue moving up quickly. Oh, and loses. Oh, no, but picked up there by Figura.
Figura coming into the zone. Trying to drive the net here. Great shot.
Oh,
great save by Cooper Cowden. Didn't flinch on that. Waited for the steps right into that ball. Great save there by Eastern.
It's interesting. She had Tori Arcardo there about midfield, but that's a long pass. Has to stay up in the air a long time, gives the defense a lot of opportunity to come in and intercept. So she did the wise thing there, Cooper Cowden, hanging on to it.
Again, this is another thing of patience that we're seeing with Cowden. She's waiting for the right pass, doesn't want to do a stupid play just to get rid of the ball.
Last time she held it a good 45 seconds before she did anything with it, but once she made the pass, bang, bang, right down the field, and it resulted in a goal. So
smart player waiting for
somebody to come clear, maybe run a pick or something like that.
Eastern's whole team now is circling now, waiting for, try and get a fast break, trying to get something off that they can get back. Cowden's still holding the ball back there, waiting to see where she can go with it. Stepping back a little bit, giving her defense the signal. All right, come back a little bit. Doesn't look like we're gonna get anything too far up. Still waiting to throw this ball. There's a break, and she's not gonna throw that across. Still just waiting for that perfect pass.
Almost 2 minutes she's held this ball. And there is no rule. You can hold it. She could sit there and hold it till the end of the half if she wanted to.
And there she goes. She's going to make the pass.
And there's
That's
that tough
be
play. Good defense. Ball's loose. We got a call, and it's going to go the Lenape's way, I believe.
We may have an injury on the field. It looks like. No, she's going to get back up. Looks like one of the Lenape players took a fall there. It looks like she was down for a second, but thankfully she's okay. Here comes Eastern with the ball. A little bit outside of the 8-meter. There goes Lenape with a good scoring opportunity. And that's going to get, looks like the Lenape player took a stick to the head there. And here comes Lenape from just outside the 8-meter with the stand. Lenape circling the 8-meter, taking it down in the far corner.
Yeah, they were in no hurry there. I like that patience move. 3 1/4 to go in half number 1. Indians holding a 1-goal lead at 5-4.
Here comes Lenape from behind the net. Looking to see what they can do with it. Lenape taking the fast break in front, trying to see if she can get going there. Try and get around the defense, but good move there.
And it's Fournier.
Fournier, good goal.
4th of the game for Gabby Fournier.
That was good patience, waiting to get free from that defenseman, bring it in front and get a goal there. That gives Lenape a 2-goal lead on Eastern with about 3 minutes left here in the first half. All right, now it's time for an Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at www.ivyrehab.com.
There she is, cuts to her right. Nice. I like that she cuts to the right, has the goalie sliding to her left, and then shoots back behind where the goalie was. So nice move there as well.
Here we go back for a draw at center field. That's going to be one back, and Eastern almost gets possession there, and Eastern's going to, Kara Heck's going to get possession of that ball. Pass it up the field. Coming up fast now, number 33, and Savannah Slack. She's going to pass that around just about the inside of the 8-meter. Number 20, Kayla Sierra, is going to give that ball crossed, and that's going to be picked up by number 10, Kelly McGroarty. McGroarty seeing where she can go with this ball. Look and see where her options are. She's going to get some speed here, shaking off the Lenape defenseman.
Oh, that'll be a little stick work there.
McGrady still has the ball. Circling, see where she can go with it. Nice move there, trying to shake the defenseman.
I like the pressure on her, though, by Kylie Bresley. Not
She's
giving her any room, to advance towards the goal.
Not giving her many options here. She's going to get just in front over there, circle back around, try and gain some room, maybe gain some speed, and see what we can do with this.
Eastern's got a lot of standing around here. It's almost as if this is designed to wind down the clock to the end of the half to get one more and then maybe win a draw and get a quick goal to tie it. Oh, now Heck.
Oh, there we go. Heck coming across the center
Nice
fast.
move. Oh, there's the turf. There's the wetness. Tried to make a hard cut to her left and feet went out from under her. Turnover and it goes over to Lenape. Could be huge now. See if the Indians hold for one.
Lenape's going to toss it down across the far side now. It's going to go up in front.
As we approach the 1 minute mark remaining in half number one. The Indians I would think the Indians will show extreme patience here, Scott, and only if they have a great scoring opportunity will they take it.
Nice. That was a good try there, a little bit too high. Right over the head of the Indians' attack there. Indians controlling the ball. Raiding in front, right outside the 8 meter with it. She's going to track the net, try to get something off there, throw it right behind. 30 seconds now left in the first half. Good pass in front. She's going to try to see if she can get a shot off there, and she's going to pull it off. Defense was blocking her shot. Good try there by number 3 for the Indians. Aaron Donahue, who's going to try to get a shot off there, but just wasn't able to. Good defense by Eastern, not allowing her. Here we go with Aaron Donahue from a stand right inside the 8 meter. Good scoring opportunity here.
Be huge to get a 3-goal lead at the
That's
half.
fast. And
a save is made.
Beautiful save. Another one by Cooper Cowden, really keeping Eastern in this game. A couple really huge saves at some pretty crucial times. And with 5 seconds left in the first half, it seems like that'll wind down the clock. And there's the end of the first half. Going into halftime, Lenape has a 2-goal lead on Eastern.
Tell you what, that's a huge save, though, by Cooper Cowden in the last 15 seconds on Donahue on the 8 meter, because if she does get a goal there and it's a 3-goal lead at the half, that's a different, 3 goals, 2 goals, it's only 1 goal. Well, it's a big difference because 3 goals, you've got to get possession twice on the draws to cut into that lead. But as you can see.
All right, so that's it for the first half. We'll be back right after this word from our sponsors.
Score at halftime, Lenape 6, Eastern 4.
LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center, where experience matters. 800-555-1990. www.deborah.org. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003. Or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford. 609-654-4023. And on the web at mvcc-nj.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
Here's Derek Jeter. Derek's a career .316 hitter. He has a .388 on-base percentage. He holds the record for the most postseason hits with 123 and a .314 batting average. And, Mr. Griffin, yeah, you. Did you know kids whose parents do things with them are 52% less likely to do drugs? Got that, Mr. Griffin? Uh-huh. There's a line drive. Base hit to center field.
All right, welcome back for the start of the second half here with the Lenape Indians defeating the Eastern Vikings by 2 points. All right, now it's time for the Axel Equitable Sideline Report. Axel Equitable providing millions of Americans with annuities, life insurance, and other needs-based products since 1859. Axel Equitable, be life confident. Give us a call at 732-452-7275. And now let's send it over to Bonnie Breger with the report.
And to speak with one of Lenape's assistant coaches, and she hopes that they will get all the draws and really great shots in the second half. It's been a really great and exciting game, and as long as they continue to play as they have been, it should be continue to be a great game. Thanks, guys, and back to you.
All right, thanks, Bonnie. Jumping right back into the action here. Lenape has Lenape's goalies controlling the ball. Throws it down over in the corner. Here comes Lenape. Good spin move there to get off of the Eastern attack. Lenape just below midfield makes a Hail Mary of a throw up the center of the field, and Lenape's going to keep possession and march it right down the side. Good pass there. Here comes Lenape bringing it behind the net right in the X. Looking for the cross pass. It's going to go right back down behind. Lenape's going to throw it up in front. Looking around the 8-meter now. Lenape throwing it across. There goes Lenape behind the net again. Here goes Lenape getting a nice move in front, trying to get the shot off.
And score!
Good score there.
Lauren Figura with her second of the game.
Lenape taking their time with that, getting some nice passes. Going to take a fast break in front and get a good shot, good goal. Lenape taking a 3-goal lead now on Eastern, making the score 7-4. All right, now it's time for an Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
There's Figura making a nice spin move and just gets it inside the far post.
And here we go with another draw at center field at midfield. There goes, the ball's up. And Eastern's going to get possession of that. Number 12, Kara Heck, taking it up the center. Here comes Eastern looking for the shot. Seeing what they can get with it here. Eastern, couple nice passes in front. Can be picked off by Lenape. Nice play there by the Lenape defense.
Nice team defense there, too. Good pressure, and then they get the turnover.
Here comes Lenape. Number 8, Caroline McKenna, taking that all the way from just about right in front of the Lenape net, all the way back behind. She's going to dish it off now. Here comes number 6, Carly Braverman behind the net. Throwing it across to number 5, Lauren Figura. Figura making her way around the 8-meter. There's another slide right in front of the net. Braverman right outside the 8-meter, seeing where she can get with it. There we go, there's a nice quick pass. Looks like we're getting a few drops of rain here. And Lenape taking the, it's going to take one right inside the 8-meter.
Fournier brings it back out. I like that play because there wasn't really anything there. Eastern's defense was set up nicely. Now she makes a hard move to her right, bounces, and hits the post.
Really good shot there. Eastern was saved by the post, and that's going to
be a push.
That's going to be a hit from behind. Get knocked down to the ground.
Will keep possession.
Fournier got hit there. He's going to get that ball back. Gets right through the defense. Taking it behind the net, looking in front. She's going to put it on the outside of the 8-meter. Over to the other side. Lenape making another pass. Back down to 13. Lenape putting it across now. And back down behind the net. Defense really getting on her, and she's going to get right through the defense there. Bring it around in front and lose that ball when she was going. Nice play there, didn't get the shot off. And coming right back up the field is Savannah Slack. Slack really moving with some speed here. She moves up. Lenape defense right on top of her, not letting her cut in front of the net. And here she goes, getting a move across. And nice shot there by Kara Heck, putting it right above the goalie's shoulder. Nice shot. Beautiful move there to get that goal off. That makes the lead. That makes the game. That makes this a 2-goal game. Lenape leading leading Eastern by 2 goals. 7 for Lenape, 5 for Eastern. Here we go, back in midfield for another draw.
Last goal brings the Vikings back to within 2.
All right, ball's up. Caught by Kara Heck. Nice play there by her, and she's going to get hit in the face with a stick, what appeared from over here. And Kara Heck is going to get control of that ball. Waiting for the ref to blow the whistle. And there it is. Ball's back in play. Eastern has possession. Driving the zone. Back to Slack. So that's going to put it right in front.
And score.
Nice goal, making this a 1-goal game.
Danny McVie first of the game. Now it's 7-6.
2 beautiful plays there by Eastern to get 2
Wouldn't
quick goals.
surprise me if
Make this a
Coach
1-goal
McCarthy
game.
called a timeout here. Just to settle her squad down. And it is a timeout for the Indians.
Lenape's been controlling this. All right, now it's time for an Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
This is a great unselfish play here. You see Slack finds McVie, and there's no chance for the goalie there. McVie fires it home and back within a goal. So they went from 3 goals down to 1 goal down in a matter of less than 30 seconds.
There's
maybe
a shot
40.
of the Eastern squad, obviously very excited. A lot of energy going into this game.
Yeah, Scott, I can't. This one's going to come down to the last couple minutes, I think. It just, nobody seems to be able to, Lenape had the biggest lead of the game right there, 3, and quickly, bang, bang, back came Eastern with a pair. So these 2 teams so evenly matched, as evidenced by the 2 games they played during the regular season, which even though they both were victories for Lenape, one a 2-goal win, one a 1-goal win, that's a toss-up game. That can go either way.
I would not be surprised if Eastern came out and got 1 or 2 more goals. They've got a lot of momentum going right now. If you're the coach, I would have been upset to hear that Indians had called a timeout. You want to just keep rolling when you get momentum like that going, see if we can tie it up or even take the lead here.
Going to be a very big draw here.
As we've seen previous in this game, Eastern wins that draw. They can get a really quick shot off and a quick goal.
And the same for Lenape. Looks like Carly Braverman's going in to take it for the Indians, as she has done all day. Kara Heck has taken the vast majority of the draws for the Vikings. We have seen Danny McVie in there taking a draw or 2 this afternoon as well. And it looks like Heck is headed in to take this draw. So it's been quite a battle in the midfield, in the mid circle, if you will, the draw circle, I'll call it.
All right, here we go. Eastern and Lenape back in midfield for another draw. Huge draw here for both teams. And that ball's going to be up. And Eastern's going to get possession. Kara Heck fighting for it now. The ball's loose. Kara Heck's going to get possession. Good pass there again.
And we've got a foul.
Looked like we almost had another goal there. Same play as in the last one. Heck posted up to McVie. McVie going for the shot there.
And now she's got an 8-meter. Looking to tie it.
Huge opportunity here. She's going to roll down the ground.
Save.
Eastern's going to get possession right
Huge
again.
save by Jillian Cortez. But Eastern maintains possession.
Eastern throwing it around the 8-meter. Looking to see where
McVie.
they can go with this. McVie throwing it around the 8-meter.
Now working one-on-one. Nice team defense to come over to stop the penetration.
And there we go. Eastern throwing it right back in front. Back to McVie. McVie looking where she can go with it. Beautiful cross pass.
And
there we
score.
go. Eastern's going to tie that up. What a great couple plays there by Eastern. Taking advantage of the opportunities that they have and really playing a really good game the last couple minutes.
3 unanswered goals by the Vikings have tied us at 7.
All right, now it's time for an Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Number 18 coming in off the wing there, Tori Accardo with her first goal of the game.
All right, Heck and Braverman back at the midfield here. And Heck's going to win that back. And Eastern struggling with the ball, and Eastern's going to get a quick save. Here comes Slack. Slack throws it up. Oh,
turnover. But it's loose. They battle for it. We've got a whistle.
Slack put that a little bit behind where she was intended, just past the reach of her fellow Eastern teammate.
And it's possession Lenape.
Here comes Lenape up midfield with the ball. Bresley taking it in fast. She's got a lot of momentum going. She's going to take this right at the net. And whistle was blown before she got the shot off, but just above the net.
All right, and it looks like Bresley's going to get an 8-meter. Kylie Bresley.
Here comes Bresley. Bresley, good pass over, didn't see a shot, so she put it over in the corner. Tip of your screen now. Lenape has control of the ball.
Fournier.
Fournier controlling it.
Getting instructions from Coach McCarthy.
Throwing that around. Down behind the net
Allison Cowan, number 19. Now Carly Braverman has it. Nice cut.
Braverman, nice cut front in there. There it is. Lenape answering right back.
5.
On top again.
5th goal of the game for Fournier.
Scott, as you were saying a couple minutes ago, this is going to be a close game the whole way. Lenape fighting right back and taking the lead again.
Real good job out there. Real good job by Fournier to
time.
listen to the instructions first, too.
Now it's time for the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Figura hits Fournier, and boy, what a great shot right inside the right or left post as you face the goal.
Here we
Okay,
go.
looks like Figura now comes in, and interesting enough, she is a side-to-side draw as opposed to face-to-face.
There we go.
Oh,
and
Heck just outreaches her, and we've got a stick issue, and Eastern will maintain possession.
good catch there by Heck to keep possession of this ball with Eastern. Here goes Heck driving the net, looking to see where she can go with it. Keeping it in front, she's going to try to get around it.
Oh, that's
good
that side shot that we saw earlier from her, and that's a great save by Jillian Cortez.
That's going to be caught by Eastern, brought right back in front of the net. Here goes Eastern, bringing it in front. Good pass over, right outside of the 8. Kara Heck having the control of the ball again. Going to put that in.
And
Good
it rolls
save
harmlessly into Jillian Cortez, who scoops it up. And looks, but now did she turn it over? Oh,
almost
Lenape
turned
got
it over
lucky there.
Lenape had to hustle back to get that one to get back possession of it. Here goes Lenape crossing midfield now.
Nice pass to Donahue.
Donahue's going to give a nice
Good
long
lead
pass
pass
up there.
to Bresley.
Here comes Bresley coming in hard on the net. She's going to put it behind the net.
Cowan. Oh, and ball will go over to Eastern.
Jillian Cortez having the ball, Eastern's goalie. History repeats itself. She'll wait a long time. Oh, I'm sorry, Cooper Cowden.
Same number.
Yeah, same number, same position. All right, here comes Kara Herrick coming up with the ball now. She's going to give a nice pass there, just a little bit in front of number 5, Amanda Farnsworth, who's going to now make her way up the side of the field. It's going to give up to Slack, who's going to rush the net. Slack
And shoot
just
wide.
missing wide there.
Eastern closest to it in the person of number 49, Jess Kinzer. Quickly back out now.
Kinzer doing a good job rushing back, putting her stick in front of her to make sure that Eastern's the closest to that.
McVie had it.
There we go, back in front to Heck. Heck's going to try to get loose there. Almost got a shot off. And it seems as if we're going to have a stand inside the 8-meter.
Kara Heck.
Here comes Heck with a chance to tie this game. Oh,
Slips
she's
and
gonna
falls.
slip
That's the
again.
second time that's happened to her today. Happened near the end of the first half at the opposite end of the field. That's the end they put the drying agent on before the game, too. She makes such hard cuts, but there's a turnover, but it's going to end up nobody yet.
Seems like
then
Eastern has
then
control of
Eastern.
it. Good pass up there to Heck. Heck driving the net, and there's 2 Lenape players. Seems as if they took a fall there.
Ball's up
And
in the
Lenape's
air,
going to get
and
possession of that ball.
We got a whistle.
Eastern's possession, I believe.
Do we have too many of one team in the attack or defending zone? Not sure. But it looks to me like ball will be Eastern's. You're right, Scott.
All right, here goes Eastern from behind the net. Looking to see where she can throw it to. She's looking. Throwing it back to 14, right on the outside of the 8.
That's McVie.
McVie throwing it across. Far side of your screen now. Throwing it front.
That's
and
goal.
Nice goal. That'll tie this game right back up. Both these teams going back and forth. Nice cutting plays. Goalies are playing well, but the shooters are just picking corners. Really great goal there by Eastern. Tying this game back up. 14 minutes left in the second half. All right, now it's time for the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
There's a good pass into Slack. She makes a nice move, switches hands on the stick, and scores again for Savannah Slack. Ties us up at 8.
All right, here we go. Another draw at midfield.
Again, it's Figura and Heck.
And that's one wide.
Ball's
gonna
loose.
Ball's loose, and it's going to be
Carly
picked up by
Braverman.
Lenape. Braverman making a good move there to get that ball. Good look.
One hop to Donahue.
Donahue coming in now fast with that ball. Good
Oh,
pass
great
in
pass
front.
before they did a great save.
Great save there by Jillian Cooper Cowden. Great save there by Cooper Cowden to keep Eastern tied up with Lenape here. Here comes Lenape looking to regain the lead. Patient with it, waiting for that perfect shot. There we go, back down to the center, right in front of the goal, outside the 8. Taking it in now.
Braverman.
Hard, fast.
Scores!
There we go. Braverman getting one right back. Beautiful shot Beautiful opportunity. Lenape took their time, waited with patience, got a great goal there.
So now they've exchanged goals. It was 7-7. Lenape goes up 8-7. Eastern ties at 8-8. Lenape scores make it 9-8. So
All right, now it's time for an Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
this is a great move by Braverman there, and a good angled shot. Real hard, real quick release. But it was Braverman who won the draw. I mean, Lenape got, the ball was loose on the ground, and Braverman made a nice job of scoop. So we go back again. Figura and Heck.
Ball's going to the side. Good stop, good grab there by Heck. He's going to take this in fast. Moving in the Lenape zone with speed. Oh, and she's going to get through and get a goal right back. Beautiful, beautiful good win by Heck. Beautiful catch, beautiful shot, and beautiful goal there to get this game right back into it.
Took the draw, caught the draw, ran down the field, shot the ball, scores.
That's freshman. All right, and Ivy Rehab, it's now time for the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Here comes freshman Kara Heck, just putting that right on the ground. Looks like it's almost in between the legs of number 99, Jillian Cortez. Heck and Vigora now taking the draw in midfield. Heck's going to catch that again.
Well, it's loose again, but again,
And again,
Heck
Heck comes down with that ball. She's going up the field again. Good pass there by Eastern to McPhee. McPhee's just going to dump that back. Heck waiting with it. Seeing what she can do. Waiting for a pass here. Oh, and Heck's going to try to get loose. And I believe that one went in the back of the net, but the whistle was blown before she got the shot off. Another good move there by Heck, getting free and getting that side shot off.
She'll get an 8-meter here to give Eastern a chance to take the lead for the first time today. Oh, nice defense.
Almost looked like she slid on one of her foots there. She was getting a jump off there.
Looks like McPhee now going to have control at the 8-meter.
Here goes McPhee. Good pass right in front.
And score.
No,
missed it. Oh, I thought it went in.
From our
My
angle,
bad.
From the booth back here, it looked like she went back in the net.
It must have hit right next to the post and kicked behind the net, because from our angle, it looked like it was in the goal.
All right, Cortez taking her time with the ball now, as we've seen both goalies do today, waiting for the pass. All tied up with just under 12 minutes left here. Cortez still waiting with it. Seeing what Lenape Indian player she can get open to try to get a fast break up.
Now pressure.
Indians are going to get that. And the Vikings just missed a scoring opportunity there. They knocked it out of the hands of Jillian Cortez there. And that just missed the net. All right, Cortez is going to lose the ball again. Vikings have a beautiful scoring opportunity just over the hands of the Viking waiting in front of the net. That's twice in a row it was knocked out of Cortez's hands, and two beautiful scoring opportunities. All right, here's Eastern player number 26, Jenna Carnival waiting with it behind the net. She's going to dump it off.
Pressured, ball's on the ground.
And Lenape's going to come up with it. Lenape putting it down in close corner now. Good pass up the field by Lenape. Not quite sure what happened there, but it's Vikings possession. Here come the Vikings quick. A lot of energy from this Vikings team.
Since Kayla Sierra was making a quick run at the goal, but again, nicely defended by Lenape, that team defense. As we're less than 10 minutes now left in regulation.
All right, here come the Vikings up the far side now. Here come Eastern circling the 8-meter. Beautiful pass there, Slack. He's going to
back on
get a goal.
Rebound scores.
Beautiful goal there by, I believe that was Slack. We'll get confirmation on that, but beautiful goal there by Slack to give Eastern the goal-ahead goal. What a couple of shots. Save, rebound, kicked right back out. Eastern was right there to pick it up. All right, now it's time for the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Slack's going to get the shot there.
Shot. Oh, and it's
Heck is
right
going to...
there.
What a play by Heck. Quick reflexes
She made the
catching that
great
right
save.
out of the glove.
Cortez made a great save, and it happened to go up in the air and right into Heck's cross, and she finished it. And for the first time today, the Lenape Indians trail. We'll see how they react now, Scott. They've had as much as a 3-goal lead. They've led most of the game since it was
Ball's up.
2-2,
Heck's
and
going to
Heck
make
again.
that catch.
Heck is
She's playing out of her mind
unbelievable
right
on
now.
these draws.
Absolutely playing fantastic. She's going to give that across to Slack. Slack looking across. She's going to give it back to Heck. Heck motioning for some of her attack to start circling, which they will do. Start looking for cuts. Eastern absolutely dominating this game.
I have Kara Heck unofficially with 4 goals.
All right, that's back to number 14, Danny McPhee. McPhee's going to...
McPhee pulls it back out. Nice move. Had the defense there in front of her.
She's going to throw that across.
Second half has been territorially controlled by Eastern after Lenape had the better play in the first half, but they have certainly come out here, the Vikings,
Absolutely.
after Lenape got the 4-goal lead at 7-4 and have scored 6 of the last 8 goals.
McPhee dumped that over into the corner.
Indians need a defensive stand here, Scott.
Absolutely. The Indians have been just absolutely, I would say, overwhelmed by Eastern's sudden comeback and sudden terrific play.
Well, Heck's controlling the draws, and when you control the draw, you're going to control possession of the ball. That's the big thing in lacrosse. Who can control the draws?
Sierra now controlling the ball.
Under 8 minutes now.
Key to Eastern for this game is just going to be, you know what, we have the lead. Let's just keep control of the ball and keep running down the clock.
Well, but 8 minutes is way too much to do. So, you know, they're going to look for some good possessions here. And they've got one going on here.
Eastern will keep control of the ball. All right, that's a good shot, good save there. All right, here comes Lenape up with the ball. Good center pass there.
So the Indians got the defensive stop that they
Indians
needed.
coming up quickly now.
Figura, we got a whistle.
Figura making her way into the zone. Looked like she was going to get a good shot off there, but she'll have a stand inside the 8-meter. Figura extremely quickly getting the shot off there. Good score. Tying this game back up 10-10 with a little bit under 7 minutes to go in the second half here of this Group 4 final.
Figura's third of the game. All right, well, we got this second while we're...
All right, so now it's time for the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at www.ivyrehab.com.
Figura on the 8-meter here comes in, stops, pops, right past the goalie's arm. Our crew we'd like to thank today: Max Gordon, Mia Miller, Ethan Hartley, Hannah O'Hare, Michael Sleeper, our Option 2 kids, Josh Gladstone, Sean Erb, Matt Mathis, Owen Volkerick, John Conlow, Bonnie Brager doing a great job. Bonnie Brager doing a great job on the sideline. I'm Scott Glossner, and a great job on the play-by-play today by Scott Minshaw. Thank the people in the truck, too, who make us look good.
All right, here we go. Eastern right in front,
And
they're going to get it
scores!
right back.
That looked like Savannah Slack.
Oh, my. What a beautiful goal. Looks like Slack maybe took a stick to the face. She's holding her nose there.
She may be bleeding. She may have a nosebleed the way she's holding it.
I thought maybe she was holding the tooth. Maybe she got hit in the teeth or something. But we're going to go to the Ivy Rehab replay. Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Slack gets control, moves in. There's the shot in it. There's
And
the
looks
shot,
like-
I think. Accidental, but after she got the shot away, she gets the score, and the Eastern Vikings go back in front 11-10. 6.5 minutes exactly remaining. And that looks like Erin Donahue now moving in to take the draw. Heck's been dominating on draw, so Coach McCarthy, I like this. Let's change it up. Let's give somebody else. And one of the best athletes on the Lenape team is Erin Donahue. But she's up against a master drawer in Kara Heck.
All right, here we go in midfield. Eastern having a 1-goal lead on Lenape. Referee placing that ball.
And the crosses. And you have to hold your sticks there till she blows the whistle. It's up in
And
the
it's
air.
up in the air.
It's on the ground. And
And
Donahue.
Donahue will come down with that
Huge
ball.
win for the Indians.
Here comes Lenape. Back down on the corner. Putting it back down right behind the X. Lenape looking to see who they can give in front. Back down to the other side. It's going to be dropped and then picked right back up by Lenape. Lenape number 5, Lauren Fagora behind the net. She's going to put it back in front. And that'll go back to number 6, Braverman.
5 3/4 minutes now.
Braverman bringing it in.
Indians trail by a goal.
Taking it behind the net. She's not going to get a quick shot. Try to get the shot off.
Oh, nice team defense there, and we got a call. It's a, I don't know, slash, for lack of a better term.
Really, that was a good call. That was good team defense, though. You said it correctly by Eastern there, making sure Braverman did not have a shot there. All right, here we go with Lenape with a scoring opportunity here.
Call it a crease violation. Oh, and it went right off the tip of the stick of Erin Donahue. And goes over possession. Eastern quickly double teamed, but that'll be a foul against the Indians.
Yeah, Lenape giving Eastern some room to try to go here. Oh, what a play by Braverman, stopping that breakout. One hand on the stick, making that catch and getting it right back to Lenape possession. Didn't even give Eastern a chance to get out of the zone.
That's huge.
Here we go. Lenape
Comes
screwing it
Fournier.
right back in. And another 2 players go down right inside that muddy area that you can see on the screen right now in front of the Eastern's net. Here we go. Lenape will start with it right in front of Eastern's net.
Gabby Fournier, who has 5 goals.
Fournier accounting for half of Lenape's goals.
And
And a
save!
beautiful save.
Cooper Cowden comes up huge for the Vikings.
What a beautiful save at such a huge time for the Eastern Vikings here. Cowden is going to give it to Kara Heck. Heck's making her way up the field. Lenape defenseman's going to trip there. All right. Here goes back to Kara Heck. Heck's going to dish that off.
3.5 remaining now. Indians trail by a goal. They need to stop, Scotty.
McPhee controlling the ball here.
Eastern's in no hurry here.
Eastern now 3 minutes left. May have been jumping the gun a little bit earlier when I said, but now definitely 3 minutes left. They just need to burn time off the clock here.
Well, burn some time, and oh, that'll be a foul.
Still,
Oh, and that's going to be a penalty. Oh, my. They're going to hit the girl with a penalty. That's going to be 2 minutes and give Eastern a player advantage.
that comes at such a crucial time for Lenape. The last thing they would have wanted right now is to take a penalty because Lenape needs to get a goal here, needs to get back on top. You get down with inside 2 minutes, so they give about another minute here.
Yeah, and they have I'll call it a man, excuse me, a woman advantage, if you will. So they're a player up, and now you can hold it. You can truly hold it. You get 2 minutes, that's going to take us down to almost a little over a minute to go. And if they pop a goal in the last 10 seconds of the power play, you know, what a huge, huge thing this could be. But, never know. Indians could get a turnover, get a shorthanded scoring situation.
Eastern would almost want to wait till the last 10 seconds of this power play to get it because they want to give themselves the man advantage for as long as they can.
Unless you get, oh boy, I'll tell you, Kara Heck had to think about that one though. She was unimpeded to the goalie, but
she pulled it around and made a really smart play. That's a really unselfish play for the team. She might want to pad her stats there and give herself another goal, but she made a great play there by pulling up. There goes a Lenape player, falls right off of Eastern player's back. Here goes Eastern. Burns some time. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in this game.
About 45 seconds remaining on the player advantage for the Vikings.
And here we go with Eastern's ball.
It's Jenna Carnival over there.
Carnival. She's looking and she's going to.
Oh, there's the defense they needed.
Lenape needs to take advantage of this. Lenape looking to get upfield.
Look at that pressure, though, by Eastern on the defense. And the ball's loose again.
Ball's loose.
They go battle
both players
for
go
it.
down. Here comes Eastern with the ball.
It's still loose.
And that's going to be picked up by Lenape. Eastern player's going to go down.
And it's going to be Lenape ball. Now, the difference here is in the last 2 minutes of each half, the clock stops with every whistle. If you notice, in girls lacrosse, the clock keeps moving unless it's a goal or an 8 meter, even an 8 meter. But now the clock stops with every whistle.
Here we go. Lenape rushing the zone, trying to get the tying goal here. This would be a huge opportunity. Good pass there.
Fournier
coming up, trying to drive the ball.
Slips a bit and gets a push. She's going to get an 8 meter.
This is the biggest drive of the game right here. Minute left. Lenape losing by 1.
1:08 on the scoreboard.
This is a huge shot here for Lenape.
The defense came in at her quick, so she had to pull it back out.
She's going to look to see a crossing pass. She's going to put that right outside the 8 meter.
Carly Braverman, great spin move by Braverman.
And she's going to get an 8 meter.
She's going to get an 8 meter. Under a minute now.
Another huge 8 meter here. 54 seconds left in this game. Lenape's trailing by 1. They need this goal. Eastern defense right on her, and she's going to score! Oh my goodness, what a great shot there. What a great goal.
Carly Braverman, second of the game I have her for.
Wow, with 52 seconds left in this game, Lenape's going to make that tie. Now it's time for the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. There she goes, right on the ground, right in between the 2 feet
she got a piece of it,
of Cooper
Cowden, but not enough to stop the ball from going across the goal. 52.7.
I think we may see some extra lacrosse here.
We very well might.
Both these teams are going to be on their absolute trying their hardest on defense here.
Heck versus Donahue. The last time these two met in the draw, it was a Donahue and Lenape win. Tell you, whoever gets the ball here could hold it for that last shot. Wouldn't shock me a bit. Not saying it's going to happen, but it would not surprise me. Biggest draw of the game, safe to say?
Oh, absolutely.
Unless we go to overtime, then it'll be, the biggest draw. But
as of right now, this is absolutely the biggest draw of the game. A lot of momentum will be flowing through both players right now.
The senior Erin Donahue, the freshman Kara Heck.
Kara Heck definitely is not playing like a freshman tonight. She is playing
loose.
absolutely amazing.
It's
Lenape's
Donahue.
Donahue repeating history and getting it again. Here comes Donahue, making her way into the 8-meter. Good pass by Lenape.
Fagura. Back to
Fagura over
Braverman.
Braverman. Braverman making a quick shot out of here, bringing it up the middle, taking
Sees
it back
nothing and
out.
goes back to Fournier.
30
seconds.
Here we go.
Coach McCarthy calls out the play. Indians hold for 1. They either score and win,
Or they
or they go to overtime.
Here comes
Donahue.
the Indians. Donahue trying to get a shot off here.
Good defense. And
9
now we're down to
seconds left.
single digits.
I think we're going to overtime in this game.
We're down to
5
5.
seconds left.
Fournier fights her way through, but she's
And looks like we're going to be heading to overtime.
not going to get it off, and we go to overtime.
What a great game. A minute left. They're going to tie it up.
Never even got a shot off. Great defense, team defense by Eastern.
Really, that last couple of minutes of play were some great defense by both of them. Lenape being able to put one in. All right. As we head to overtime, both teams are playing absolutely tremendous. Kara Heck, the freshman for Eastern, winning most of the draws today that she's been playing in. Some great goals there. On the opposing side, Lenape, same. They've switched out a couple of people taking draws, and they've all done a great job. Most goals today have come from quick shots off of the draw. All right, now it's time to send it to a PSA. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back to this absolutely electrifying matchup between the Lenape Indians and the Eastern Vikings.
Headed to overtime. Scott Minshaw, enlighten our fans on the overtime rules if you'd be so kind.
So for those of you who aren't familiar with girls lacrosse overtime rules, it works in a 3-minute increment of sudden victory. First team to score wins. If nobody scores in that first 3 minutes, they simply switch ends with no time in between and reset it for another 3 minutes. Same thing happens, and we just keep going back and forth for 3-minute increments with no time in between until one team scores. Again, it's sudden victory, so the first team to get a goal is going to walk off here with a victory.
Walk off here, South Jersey Group 4 sectional champions, I might add. All right, so it's going to be Aaron Donahue and it's going to be Kara Heck. No surprise there.
Both have been playing absolutely tremendous this game.
Donahue's won both of the last 2 draws, but Heck dominated there in the second half until Donahue went into the draw.
All right, here we go to start this overtime. Ball's one up.
Oh, Donahue slipped and fell, and Heck comes away
Heck
with
coming
it.
in with it.
Now, you got to be smart here. You don't want to force anything because obviously a goal wins, but a turnover could result in a goal the other way.
Heck waiting now, seeing her options as far as passing it. She's got Slack on one side. Another player down in the corner. She's going to give it off to Slack.
She's got a little
Slack's
room
gonna
there.
take a side step, see where she can go with it. Get some speed. Get it
Makes
in
a
front.
move.
Here she goes.
Oh, Carnival cut right through the net. I don't think they saw her. She got right in front and was open, but I don't think the teammates saw her.
Here comes Eastern coming back up. Eastern taking around the 8-meter.
McVie.
McPhee now is controlling the ball. She's got to take it in front, get a pick. Oh, almost. Wasn't able to get a shot off there. They've got Sierra in the front now. Waiting to see if they're going to throw it.
You have to know where Heck is at all times.
There's Sierra.
She's blanketed over here on the left side.
There goes Sierra cutting in front.
She slips and
she's gonna
falls.
slip.
It's loose.
And
It's in the air. McVie comes away with it.
really nice play by Eastern there, keeping position in this overtime.
Halfway through the first overtime session. And now it's McVie.
McVie being really patient out on the outside of this 8-meter. She's going to take, looked like to be a run in there, but pulled off. Didn't like what she saw. Here we go again. Lenape, Eastern controlling the ball for most of this overtime.
Well, now you got to, there's a minute to go. You got to figure, well, just hold it and we'll get one shot. Or get a good one.
Here
There
they
it
go.
is.
There it is! They score! Beautiful goal by the Eastern Vikings.
I believe it was Kayla Sierra.
There go the Vikings rushing the field. Dog pile on I believe it was Sierra getting the goal there. Eastern obviously Lenape obviously heartbroken after that one. Beautiful shot, not much the goalie, Jillian Cortez, could do about that one. What a absolutely terrific game. What a great season, what a great ending to the LDTV season here. It's now time for the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Well, here it goes. It's Sierra making a nice, look at the nice pick there by Heck. Beautiful pick, gave her some room. The bounce, got a piece of it, but it deflected into the goal.
As we were talking about at the beginning of this game, the grass makes it just that much more difficult, takes really weird bounces. As you can see, the goalie was going for the other side. It took a weird bounce off the uneven grass and just kicked up into the corner. Just another example of why making the grass makes it that much more difficult.
And you know, there was the slip there, and the ball was loose, and McVie came up with it. So kudos to the Eastern Vikings. What a great season for the Lenape Indians. It's a heartbreaking defeat, but you end your season 15-2. You end up runner-up in South Jersey Group 4. You can't get two more evenly matched teams, in my opinion, here between Eastern and Lenape, and we saw that today.
I would agree with you on that 100%. Both of these teams have great players, great goalies, great defense, great offense, great shooting. All right, so it's now good for the Good Hands time, play the game. It's time now to take a look at the All-State Good Hands Play the Game, sponsored by Michael McDowell. So give me a call at 609-654-14626 or Michael McDowell at allstate.com. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Here comes Kayla Sierra. She takes the shot. It bounces, got some spin on it. It kind of spun back away, and Jillian Cortez got a little bit of, looked like a little bit of piece of her body on it, but it never did come back into, or never was able to corral it.
There you can see the Eastern Vikings pretty happy after that win, after that great goal there at the end. Really nice play. Here you go, the Vikings fans. All right, so if you want to purchase this game or any other LDTV sports productions, they're available online at youtube.com/LNPDistrictTV or for purchase at www.lrhsd.org/LDTV copies. All right, we'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center, where experience matters. 800-555-1990, www.deborah.org. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003. Or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford, 609-654-4023. And on the web at mvcc-nj.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup.
For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
Now there's a drug available all across America.
Ecstasy changed my life.
Ecstasy is not for everyone. In fact, it's not for anyone. New studies show that ecstasy is toxic to the body. Side effects may include depression, severe anxiety, hypertension, heat stroke, seizures, heart attacks, liver damage, kidney or cardiovascular system failure, worried parents, loss of friends, isolation, emptiness.
Ecstasy changed my whole life.
Ask your doctor and see why ecstasy isn't right for you.
Connect with the Lenape Regional High School District Highlights page on Facebook to see outstanding achievements of our students and staff. Just type LRHSD Highlights, hit like, and you'll get the latest updates on achievements in academics, extracurricular activities, community service, and athletics from all 4 of the Lenape District's high schools. From success in the classroom, to volunteering in the community, to milestones on the court, there's a lot to like with the Lenape Regional High School District Highlights page.
All right, and welcome back, where the Eastern Vikings have just defeated the Lenape Indians 12-11, winning them the South Jersey Group 4 final. All right, so now it's time for the player of the game. Reconstructive Orthopedics player of the game. 1-800-896-RECON or on the web at www.reconstructiveortho.com. Let's send it down to Bonnie Breger, standing by for the interview.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Kayla Sierra, who is a senior for Eastern, and they just won the sectional championship. Can you take me through your senior season?
Hi, I'm Kayla. So coming back from an ACL injury last year, I was really nervous and scared to play, but I think overall we did extremely well. In the beginning, we just picked it up and played as a team, and I think we just overall did pretty well.
Awesome. And can you take me through your not 1 but 2 goals this game?
I don't know. I can't describe it. I'm just so shocked and surprised. Like the last winning goal, I literally thought it was just going to hit the left side of the post.
Awesome. And what are you thinking right now as you celebrate?
I'm just so shocked and extremely proud for all my teammates and everything.
Congratulations.
Thank you
so much.
Well, there you have it, the player of the game who scored the overtime goal, Kayla Sierra.
All right. Well, that's all we have for today. We saw the Eastern Vikings defeat the Lenape Indians here on this beautiful spring afternoon at Lenape High School. For Bonnie Breger, Scott Glossner, and the rest of the LDTV crew, I'm Scott Minshaw. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans